Channel6.ca, supported by... Are you looking for a new career that pays well and takes care of you? Then join us at Pitt Ernie's. We are driven to excel. Are you?
From Rocky Mountain House to Castor, farmers, ranchers, and supporters came to Red Deer in front of the Harvest Center at Westerner Park to raise their concerns about Bill-6.
What they don't realize is we have common sense. We know what's safe and what's not.
Exactly. You can't legislate that.
No, and
Obviously.
And you know, these tragedies recently in Alberta, I think it's horrific that the NDP would exploit that family's tragedy
But they don't want this bill
to shove this through. That's horrible in my mind.
They said they don't want this bill either.
No.
I am here today because I don't believe that this legislation has had the consultation that it requires. A farmyard is not the same as an industrial work site. We live there, we play there, we do work there, but our children are part of this, our neighbors are part of this.
We're here to keep the family farm alive and well, and I think we've done a really good job of it thus far. My grandfather farmed in the area where I'm at, Lanes Lake area. My dad farmed there, I do now. And we have sons and grandsons who hope to continue on that way. And I think we've done a darn good job of doing what we do.
We don't want to see the end of a family farm. And by passing Bill-6, that is what will happen.
The fear is that this bill places all farms and ranches under the same umbrella in getting the same workplace safety rules. Those here at the rally say that's not fair. They understand placing rules on corporate farms, but not the family farm.
When they made the announcement about bringing this forward, it was at a farmer's place where he had 8 employees. And if he wants to do that, I'll back him 100%. I think if he needs it, of course, but let us in the smaller family farm have different parameters to work with.
The initial bill also states kids and friends would not be able to help with chores on the farm because of the rules lined out by Occupational Health and Safety and the Workers' Compensation Board. Farmers here say they understand the safety measures, but say the family farm needs to be treated differently.
We need to have a more voluntary aspect to it, and I'm wishing that we can get Premier Notley to push this to committee. It needs further consultation for sure, and have the input from people like myself and the people you see here today.
I think if they were to table Bill-6, consult with farmers, consult with commercial ranching and farming industries, that they would be able to get some more concrete legislation put together that actually truly speaks for the farmers and the ranchers and what is required.
Yeah, I mean, we're supposed to be democratic, correct? So why don't you hear from the people? And this is what we're saying. That's why we're here.
In a release made by Premier Notley and her team shortly after the rally, they made it clear the bill will go through, but reassures that changes will be made to the bill to make sure Albertans and the family farm are protected. Those here at the rally say safety has always been their top priority.
Of course, everybody wants their children to be safe, their employees, their workers, their neighbors and friends, everybody. We don't want to see anybody hurt by this, but who decides?
Safety is at paramount for us, always has been. Our kids have all grown up and learned, the dangers of equipment, et cetera, and accidents will happen. There's no way that we're ever going to prevent all accidents. Sorry to say.
Kill Bill-6! Kill Bill-6! Kill
That's all we're asking, is that the government would take a step back and listen to the people that are in the industry.